Yeah, so my research area currently is a mix of philosophical image theory and generative artificial intelligence. So I'm primarily concerned with how we philosophically account for imagistic representations in generative AI. So what does that mean? Well, philosophical image theory is concerned with what it is about imagistic representations, pictures, all the way to diagrams and mental images.
Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of PhD Diaries here at the Center of Excellence for Data Science, AI and Modeling at the University of Hull. My name is Dr. Temitayo and I'm a teaching fellow within DAIM, and today I've got another PhD student of ours who will introduce himself now and tell us his journey about his PhD.
Yes, so I'm Macaulay. I'm a second year PhD student and my research area is philosophy and artificial intelligence.
Oh, thank you. So can you tell us a bit about your background and what led you to pursue a PhD at the Center of Excellence for Data Science?
Yeah, of course. So my undergraduate was here at the University of Hull and it was in straight philosophy, which is quite an eclectic course with a mixture of modules that span pretty much the whole history of philosophy, and which really emphasizes you to do philosophy actively. And part of that encouragement to actively do philosophy is to explore boundary areas of philosophy with questions that other disciplines don't quite reach. And so in the spirit of that, I became very interested in asking philosophical questions about artificial intelligence. That took me to writing my undergraduate dissertation about the problem of creativity in generative AI. And in writing that dissertation, I became very impassioned by the prospect of interdisciplinary research. And so in searching for postgraduate opportunities, I was looking for somewhere where I could foster that interdisciplinary spirit and really succeed at a very fast-paced, moving discipline such as AI, where interdisciplinarity is encouraged.
Wow. So can you explain your current research project basically, and what you think might be the potential impact of that on society?
Yeah, so my research area currently is a mix of philosophical image theory and generative artificial intelligence. So I'm primarily concerned with how we philosophically account for imagistic representations in generative AI. So what does that mean? Well, philosophical image theory is concerned with what it is about imagistic representations, pictures, all the way to diagrams and mental images, what it is about them that leads them to represent in the way they do and what makes them unique and differ from representations of other kinds like written language or spoken language or music. And so there are, crudely put, two schools of thought. We can answer that through a framework that accounts for perceptual experience, the experiences that looking at pictures elicits within us. Looking at a painting of a tree may elicit a similar experience to when one perceives a tree in the real world. Or there are broadly construed structural accounts which say representations, imagistic representations, need not be accounted for by how we perceive them and how we look at them, but how they structurally relate to other kinds of representations, and they look to define necessary and sufficient conditions for what it is that makes an imagistic representation an imagistic representation. Now, in the last decade, with the advance of generative AI and the images that have been produced, a lot of the philosophical concepts that we wielded don't go as far as we'd like them to. There are a lot of novel developments and a lot of interesting aspects to generative AI that elude a concrete philosophical framework for accounting for them, such as latent representations and the like. And so what my research is looking to do is devise an explanatory framework based in the rigor of philosophical assessment that can account for AI-generated images in a way that allows us to sustain further questions about the nature of them, such as aesthetic questions or questions of an ethical nature or whatever may occur. But it's mainly that underlying framework that I'm concerned with and looking to research.
So how excited are you about this research? How excited are you about this research?
I'm very excited. It's very hard to find a institution, I think, that offers a postgraduate the opportunity to conduct cutting-edge interdisciplinary research with as much encouragement as you find in DAIM. Doing philosophy straight at the beginning, it's very easy to do the philosophy of artificial intelligence, but sometimes doing the philosophy of something can feel a bit like looking through the window at a discipline and not really getting hands-on with it. What DAIM gave me was the opportunity to do philosophy and AI, which is very important to my interdisciplinary ambitions, and so I'm very excited to be here and doing that.
Of course, I think your research will be one of such that I'm aware of, the intersection of philosophy and AI. I really haven't really met some researchers really working in that kind of an interesting area. So my next question to you would be if you are able to share some of the key skills or knowledge that you've developed during your time so far on the PhD.
I think collaboration is one. DAIM is a really vibrant environment with which to engage with not only PhD colleagues but the broader makeup of lecturers within DAIM. There's so many people from so many different disciplines that should you want to develop key skills through collaboration, you're almost certainly going to find it. And so I've done a couple of projects with other PhD students where in collaborating and getting together with our various backgrounds, we've all learned how to unify around the theme of AI and tackle key problems. And so that's a key skill that I find is only able to be developed in an environment such as the one that's fostered in DAIM.
So in a nutshell, you mean you are able to leverage the different skills from different people, being an interdisciplinary kind of center to focus more on your own area of research?
I think so. I think the skills that you develop when you're collaborating with people from various different fields whilst being unified by one central topic, that would be hard to find if you were just in one department.
I agree with you. So what role would you say your supervisors, professors, mentors, and other peers have been playing in your journey so far?
Hi, my name is Kevin Pimblett and I'm the Director of the Centre of Excellence for Data Science, Artificial Intelligence and Modelling, otherwise known as DAIM, here at the University of Hull. We run an MSc conversion course in Artificial Intelligence and Data Science here at the University of Hull. A conversion course takes in students from a wide variety of different backgrounds, not just STEM subjects, but arts and humanities and everything else in between. We upskill them in data science and artificial intelligence, and we do that through a series of bespoke modules, starting with Python programming in the first few weeks of trimester, leading into introductory materials in understanding artificial intelligence and the fundamentals of data science. We've just built a new building that you can see all around me. This is a £4.5 million investment by the University of Hull and a strategic decision to invest in artificial intelligence and data science for the long term. Here at the University of Hull, we offer the full breadth of artificial intelligence and data science. We have elective options in a range of different subjects, from ethics right through to AI in healthcare and a lot of others in between as well. We like to have our students on campus for one full day per week. That's from 9 AM right through to 6 PM. What this enables is for our students to manage their own time, so that if they have a job for which they might be going part-time, they can do it for the rest of the week, and therefore they can have that full day on campus learning and doing all the programming that they're required to do. There are a variety of reasons why our students choose the University of Hull as their first choice for an MSc conversion course. Not only do we upskill our students within the areas of AI and data science, but also locally this is one of the best regions in which to study. Here at the University of Hull, we offer the widest variety of different training courses in AI and data science. We also offer bursaries that our students are able to apply for, so if you are female, black, disabled, or from a low socioeconomic background, as might be judged from the higher rate of student loan, and you are a UK citizen, resident, or settled status, then please do consider joining us.